Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. My name's Amy, and Debbie and I are going to be going over the foundations of Young Living's compensation plan. So you may be like other people and know that Young Living has amazing essential oils. We have amazing supplements, from probiotics to vitamins. We have the amazing Ning Red, which is one of our antioxidant products. But you may not know that we also have an income earning opportunity attached to a Young Living account. It's for sure not mandatory. I think it's like 97% of all Young Living customers are truly, or account holders are truly customers, meaning they love our product. They know they need to have it in their homes. And so, as you can see, well over the majority of the people are sincere Young Living account members who just love our products. And then there are those like Debbie and I and other people on our teams that are like, you know what, we love sharing. we love the idea of social selling because we're talking about all of these products and how they're making such a difference for us. And so that's what we do. I do it part-time. Debbie is working to do, and Debbie and I are both working to do it full-time for various reasons. And so we're coming at you today give you a chance to kick the tires and see what it is about. So with that, I'm going to do a screen share because I am the master at sharing screens. I say sarcastically. So we're going to go ahead and get it kicked off, you guys. Again, thank you for joining us today. We're talking about foundations of the comp plan, the Young Living opportunity to get a little extra money into your home and help you with your budget. All right. So Gary Young, he is the founder of Young Living. And he said years ago that he's never made a product for profit. He has made it for a purpose, which as you get more familiar with Young Living, you'll realize exactly how that is so important when you work for an all-natural wellness company, that we focus on purpose and not the bottom line. All right, so what is our vision and mission? First of all, that fabulous building right there is the state-of-the-art building in Utah. It's our global headquarters, and unfortunately, it's not completely at capacity right now because of what's going on in the world, but it is a beautiful building. I've had a chance to visit it. It's gorgeous. So our vision is a healthy home for each of us and a healthy world for all of us. I think it's very powerful. And so our mission is we want to enhance and empower lives around the world by sharing the unique benefits of nature's Young Living essential oils. All right, so the benefits of a home-based business. You know what? Basically, there's not a commute time unless you count you know what? I apologize. I thought I turned off the automatic thing to switch from the slides. Obviously, I didn't hit the right button, so I apologize. All right, so my commute time is seriously from my kitchen to the corner of my living room. But on a very serious note, sorry, Debbie, I don't know why this is doing this.
That's all right.
But there's just a lot of flexibility with a home-based business. It's not easy, it's just different. And for me personally, with just medical issues I have going on right now, being able to work from my home with flexible hours has been a godsend for me, for sure. And I'm sure that might be resonating with some of you, like, I would like to have that flexibility in when I'm working, because it for sure has been beneficial for me the last year and a half. All right, so Young Living is a multi-level marketing company. It so means we do social selling. It is regarding lead generation, not online marketing. It's focusing on relationships and sharing our personal testimonies, giving our protocols that are working for us, which are testimonial-based courses of actions that are working for us. In fact, Debbie and I are teaching a class on that tomorrow. It's about engaging our audience and listening to their needs and just, saying, hey, this helped me. Just going and showing people that we share. It's not about any things that you see there on the other side, on that not side of the screen, and things that might be turning you off. It is truly about that long-term focus of really caring about others. You, Debbie,
right.
you're up.
Okay. There are 10 reasons why we think it's good to have a Young Living business. You can read through all those. We have an enormous amount of consumable wellness products for all ages, for men, women, kids, even our pets. We have special products for our pets, and over 600 products is a lot. You don't have to know every one of them. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to be willing to help people and want to do something with them. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. And so there is always ongoing support and training. We are a team that is willing to help each other and be with each other. And so that's what all those 10 things tell you. Okay, go ahead. And Young Living's by the numbers. This tells you how many countries we're in, how many farms we have, and we are one of the few, I think we're the only company, essential oils company that owns their own farms. I'm almost 100% sure that. Okay. And so we own our own farms, and that is unique to us and something that I think is just so cool. And we can go visit those farms anytime we like, which I think is so fun. You can drop in at a moment's notice and just say, hey, I'm here to see the farm. And they go, okay, come on out. And so there's nothing hidden. You can see it all. Okay. All right. There's more numbers here for us. So just.
Sorry, Debbie.
Right.
I keep.
That's all right.
All right.
And these are just some third-party testimonials of people that you can read to tell you that Young Living is for real and that they are what we say we are. And so they're testimonies from people.
All right. Sorry, Debbie, this automatic, I'm trying to hold it still and it's.
You're fine.
You know, if it's not one thing, it's another, people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But we're out here, we're out here trying to get it done. So because we're going to be talking about the comp, we just laid some foundational information for you guys. And now we're going to be talking about the comp plan. And because we're talking about the comp plan, we've got to give you this income disclosure statement. This income disclosure statement is from 2020, so it will be updated here soon for 2021. We do, on this IDS, is projected annual compensation. And these colors that you see here off to this column of colors, those are our ranks. And that is definitely something that we will get in more depth with as we go. So, but what we've done is we have pulled out by rank the beginning ones: star, senior star, executive, silver, and gold. And we've broken them down by, welcome to my world, people. And we've broken them down into months. So what an average monthly income. And so what on there really would be life-changing for you and your family? It could be that $129 is life-changing. That could cover the increased cost to your food budget that everyone is talking about. $300 more a month could be covering a car payment, or it could be covering your Young Living, expense. And Young Living isn't an expense. It's just another line item on your budget. All right, so a lot of money in the hands of good people can do a lot of good in the world. And that's Mary Young. She is the co-founder of Young Living and our current either CEO or president. I apologize, you guys. I don't know if she's a CEO right now or the president. Isn't that awful? But at any rate, she's Mary Young, and that's all we really need to know. All right, so I'm going to go over some. Am I going over the terms, or are you going over the terms? I think I'm going over the terms, aren't I, Debbie?
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Go ahead.
I will. All right. For those people who are currently with Young Living, these terms are going to be really familiar to you. What I want to say to you that are watching this and are not that familiar with Young Living, as you know, with any company, we have our own language, right? And so this is providing you with some information on that. But I want to talk about this last one right here, the customer volume, because that is something that is new to Young Living as of last year. And so what is it? Customer volume is your own personal monthly purchases plus the purchases of your front line. And so does the CV apply to you? It applies to the ranks up through executive. And once you reach silver, CV is no longer applicable for you. All right, rank qualifications. I'll pass this over to Debbie.
All right, thank you. So we all start out at an associate, which isn't listed on that one right there, but and then we go to a star, and that is just 500 500 PV within your entire group. So if you've got two friends that have each purchased $200 and you purchase 100, you're a star. Then there's senior star, and then executive, and then you jump at executive, after executive at silver. Things change a little bit, but those are just the basic 4 bottom steps of our compensation plan. So the foundation is the associate stars, senior stars, and executives, like I said a minute ago. And so that just gives you an idea, looking at that graphic, that of what you have to do. I'm doing legs. Am I doing legs? Okay.
Yep.
And these are, so you can see in the little circle up there at the top, that's you. And then we have what we call legs. So these are people that, say you get your sister, your mom, and your best friend. So those are your 3 legs underneath you. And then they each share the oils with people. And so they may share them with their best friend and their mother-in-law and maybe a sister-in-law. And so then that would be your next leg down. Okay. Good. Qualifying legs for ranks required for the silver bound bonus. That is, we will touch on the silver bound bonus. I think Amy's touching on that in a little bit, but these are the rank requirements for your silver bound bonuses. So you have to be, here, let me look at, I'll see if there's some important things here. Oh yeah, to be a qualifying leg, the top of your leg must be a qualifying brand partner during the commission period. Our commission periods are a month long. So that's the 1st to the 30th or 31st, and in February 28th. And so that would be you at the top. You have to qualify for that. And that's basically your customer volume up to, okay, this is talking about silver bound. So this would be people on their way to silver, right? Okay. Yep. So they would need to, you would purchase, and your customer volume would have to be at where it needs to be. So each leg has different qualifiers. So for silver, it is actually 2 legs at 4,000 each, 4,000 PV each. So that is basically how that works.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
And so yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay, I was just gonna say, so this is just an example of our levels. So you're at the top. Level 1s are the people you personally sponsor, and then level 2 are the people they bring into the organization, and so on. So it goes down to level 4. Yeah, that gives you an idea how it works. Okay, Amy.
All right, so this is the compensation plan. I know it's small font for your guys' screen, but we've been, like I said, we've been focusing on creating a foundation, and we're talking about those beginning ranks of star, senior star, executive, to get you all started. And so let's get to the nuts and bolts of this. And that is, there's 4 ways to get paid. I'm going to talk about the fast start. Debbie's going to highlight the unilevel. I will go over bonuses, and then Debbie will bring us home with generations. So fast start. All right, so I think this is, we're going to spend some time on this slide because I think there's a lot of great information here, and we're going to try and spend some time here on this slide. And so what are you doing, Mr. Computer? I got to blame somebody, right? I'm trying to get it where it doesn't go any further, and it's just not listening to me. But we're not going to let this stop us, though, you guys. We've worked hard to get to this point in sharing with you. All right, so what's the fast start? It is that fast start commission is earned on the first 3 months when somebody opens up their Young Living account. Okay, so let's say I get my friend Jane to open up an account, and for the first 3 months, I'm going to get paid 25% off of what she orders. So if she orders in January $100, I'm going to earn $25. In February, same thing. She spends $100, I'm going to earn $25. Same thing for March, I'm going to earn 25. When it comes to April, we're going to get into unilevel compensation structure, and that's what Debbie's going to cover. So for the first 3 months, I'm going to earn 25% off of what they order up to 200. And this is for my personally enrolled. Wherever I place them, it's on my personally enrolled. And so, because the fast start is two-pronged, it has a 10% feature as well. So for my personally enrolled brand partners, I can earn 10% off of what they, people they enroll. So let's say Jane is like, I'm going to be a brand partner, and she signs on Sally. Sally orders 100, I earn 10% off of that 100, and I earn 10% off what Sally orders her first 3 months. Okay, so that is pretty nice. So that's ongoing. So I could have a personally enrolled person from 5 years ago, and they're signing people up, and I'm earning 10% off of their orders for the first 3 months. Pretty impactful, right? Okay, so you're thinking, okay, great, Amy, 25%, 10%, you're throwing these numbers out at me. So what is that like? Debbie and I have been really working hard this week on just getting ways to help others understand this more. And so one of the things that Debbie and I were talking about was, let's break it down to like, what does it mean to earn $400 a month, like extra? Wait, am I doing the math on that right? No, instead of trying to ad lib this, I'm going to go back to my notes. If you're like, what does it look like to earn $100 a month? If I wanted to earn 100, if you're like, Amy, I want to earn $100 a month. That's what I need. That's what's going to be a difference for my family. I'm going to say, you know what that looks like for you is talking to 2 of your friends and having them order $200. Right there, that's $400, and you're going to earn $100 off of that. Then if because you're like, you love Young Living already, and you're ordering $100, that right there has made you a star, and it's made you to your first rank. You do that again next month, and you actually earn a $25 bonus. But I'm getting ahead of us into the silver bound bonus, which is another way to get paid. But if you're like, okay, great, but I don't know if, what that looks like, talking to my friends about getting them to order $200. First of all, that's easier than you think. But if you're like, another way to earn $100 per month is to say, have 4 of your friends sign up order $100 each. That still gets you to the 400. And so Debbie and I were like, okay, what does it look like to order $100 worth of product from Young Living, or $200 a product from Young Living? And Debbie, do you want to share those 2 fabulous order breakdowns that you came up with?
Yeah. So when you look at $100, there are 2 products that we have. Our Ningxia Red, which is an awesome antioxidant drink. It provides energy. Yay, I got some in my mug here drinking. So it is just a very refreshing drink. Sometimes they have funny tastes, juice drinks or energy drinks or whatever. This is not an energy drink. It does not contain lots of sugar. But saying so 2 bottles of our Ningxia Red, which would last you, depending on how much you drink, it could last you 2 months, but definitely a month, because they recommend 1 ounce to 2 ounces a day. So that would last you a month. And so about 2 bottles of our Ningxia and vitamin C, which we all need this time of year. That would equal your $100.
Oh.
So there you go. There's your $100. If you want to go on up to the 200 and make your wellness arsenal even more, you can add our Thieves Essential Oil and sulfurzyme capsules, which are good for every cell in our body, and we need sulfur in our body to help every cell regenerate. Not to be confused with sulfa, just for those of you who might have a sulfa allergy. It is not the same. It is different. So those 4 things give you your $200, and then you're ready for winter.
Boom. Boom. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that, Debbie, about if someone has a sulfa allergy, because I do have a sulfa allergy. Like,
so do
And I do Solverzyme with zero problems. I love Solverzyme. So yeah, thank you, Debbie, for sharing those 2 ideas. So again, with the 4 ways to get paid, this fast start is just to get a quick way to get money in your wallet, and get you really started and get you really excited and get you rocking and rolling. All right. So just to break that down into what that looks like dollar-wise when we talk about percentages. So somebody ordering in month 1, month 2, month 3, their total order is 300, you're earning $75 from them. And again, you're also earning the 10% off of personally enrolled brand partners, off people they enroll, and you do it for their first 3 months as well. All right, I'm gonna kick it over to you now for Unilevel.
All righty. Unilevel. Unilevel, most companies have a Unilevel, not everybody does, but a lot of them do have that Unilevel percentage. And your level 1s are your associates, and level 2s. They could be, you get 8% on level 1. So anybody that I get my mom, my sister, and my aunt are all there. I earn 8% because I personally enrolled all of them. Then say they each enroll a friend and a cousin and somebody else. I will earn 5% off of them. And then I earn 4% on down as it goes. And we saw in our legs, there's our legs and our levels there as well. So level 1, I earn 8%. Level 2, I earn 5%, and then it goes down to 4. So this gives us that breakdown there that Amy's got. Shows us real clearly there's you at the top, and level 1 you earn 8%, and that's Tina. We'll just put names to them. Julie, you earn 5% off of. Dave, you're going to earn 4, and Jane, Susan, and I'm not sure who the last person is.
Don't make me get my glasses on. I'm working on that.
whoever that is. Mary. Okay, Mary, you're earning 4% on all of them. So it's not, and by the way, you may know all these people and you may not. I can guarantee you will get to know them. You may not know them right now, but you are, that's the best part, I think, of our organization is that it's built on relationships. And I know people all the way down to my level 5, and I'm friends with them. And I didn't know them when they joined the company. So
exactly.
Back over to you, Amy.
I love that. All right, so bonuses. I'm going to talk about the bonuses. It says 3 bonuses, but it means this is number 3. The 3rd way to get paid are bonuses. And so we have a diamond leadership bonus. I'm not going to, for the sake of this class, I'm not going to get into that. We're going to talk about the silver bound bonus. All right, so the silver bound bonus. On my screen here, make sure that I'm good. All right. So the silver bound bonus is basically a really great way to, Young Living is rewarding us as we are setting our legs and our levels up for success, because when you work with a compensation plan like Young Living, it is thinking in long term. Because of the residual income, you want to think long-term planning. And so that's what that silver bonus sets us up for, because the bonuses are met at the different rank levels. So for instance, right here, I've already mentioned the star. We've talked about all of these ranks: the star, senior, star, executive, and silver. And so the silver bound bonus is just to help you get from star to silver, and there's compensation bonuses along the way. Hence the silver bound bonus. But it's also setting your legs up for future ranks, the gold and above. And so just want to let you know this is another way to get paid through Young Living. All right, generations, Debbie?
Yep, generations. And it is basically for your silver and above leaders, and it's based on commission. And so it gives you bonuses based on, yeah, you can go ahead to the next slide, that's fine.
Okay, sorry.
And no, that's fine. So I'll just break it down. The fast start is that's where you're paid in the beginning months. of someone joining the team. Unilevel then, as you, they've been there for a while and you get paid on ranks as you start building a team and you have depth. Then the bonuses Amy talked about, and generations is just the commissions and bonuses as people in your group rank up. So as they become silver and above, you actually move to generations. So that's kind of a try to do that quickly and give you a quick overview of what that looks like. That basically your first 3 levels, your star, senior star, and executive are paid one way. When you jump to silver, it jumps to generations.
And actually, let me just add something to that real quick. We always get the unilevel. Generations is an additional pay. So we always have the unilevel, but generations are an additional bonus feature once you do reach silver and above. But unilevel doesn't go away regardless of break.
Right. Sorry. Thank you.
No, I think that's what Debbie was meaning to say, but I thought, you know what,
Yes.
we Debbie and I finish each other's sentences, people. That's what we're working with. That's what you're working with. All right. So let me go ahead. We'll go ahead and go on to placement of a new customer. Okay. So placement of a new customers. And actually, this is like Debbie was saying with Unilevel, there's many companies that do Unilevel commissions, and Young Living is amongst those, but we are maybe the only, or definitely the few, we're in the minority that we actually let we're allowed to place our customers, which goes back into those levels and those ranks that we were telling you about. And so we can help you with that. And we'll talk about the strategic placement. But this is what it would look like Debbie was saying, like when she, you bring your mom on, you bring your mother-in-law, your sister-in-law, we're talking about where you would place them. All right. Okay, so how do you get paid? You talk about the 4 ways that you get paid. How do you get paid? You need to do it through direct deposit or through the pay portal. And we do get paid the 18th of every month. And it's never been late. It's always the 18th. And sometimes it's a day or two before, but it's by the 18th. All right, and so maybe thinking, okay, well, why Young Living? Of course, my response is like, why not Young Living? But you know what? Wellness is on everybody's mind right now. It just is. And so this is just what's showing you that the global wellness market is valued at over 4.75 trillion. And so you can read those numbers yourself, but I'm like, wellness industry right now, in getting involved in that, getting involved with something that's a consumable product, in my mind, is wise as well. Debbie, you want to talk about brand partner tips?
Yes, our brand partner tips. We, as Amy said, we are able to place people where we want them. There is no obligation to be a brand partner, but if you share with someone, like I have a friend on my team who just shared with her sister-in-law, and her sister-in-law decided she loved the oils and she was gonna purchase some, and so she did. Now my friend currently isn't a brand partner, but she can be a brand partner. There is a special package that you purchase for $30, and that gives you books and information and how to help you get started. And then that $30 goes on to help you with your MyYL website. And what that is it pays 3 months of your website, which is $10 a month, $9.95 a month for the website. And you get that back. So you get 3 months back. So in other words, you have to pay $30 to become a brand partner, but then that allows you get 3 months free of our Young Living website. So that you get something back for the $30 you're paying is what I'm trying to say. It's you basically are buying it, but you get something for the $30. It's a $30 value, other than the books that you're given, which are shown in that graphic right there. So it is definitely a way that if you've got somebody decided you let me start all over. You have someone you've shared the oils with, they decide to get them. You just need to buy that $30 kit, and that gives you commissions then from that point on.
Yep.
Hope that made sense.
It makes total sense. Total sense. You're good. So realizing that it can be a lot of information, but we are here to help you and support you. And you don't have to know all about what you're doing. You just need to go for it and take care of people. And so that's Debbie's and my posture. It's like we have a heart for helping other people. And you know what? We're going to do what we can to do just that, to help people. And so sharing about this income producing side of Young Living is a way to serve you. And so it is easier to earn an income through Young Living than you realize. And that was our heart in sharing this class with you guys today. We do these compensation / business classes once a month, but every Saturday at 10 o'clock, we do a wellness related class. And like I said earlier, tomorrow's is wellness protocols, and we're excited about that. So with that, we just want to thank you for your time. Let me, let's take this off a screen share. There we go. We just want to thank you for your time today. And as you know, wherever you're watching this video, there's always a place to do a comment, and there'll be a place to reach out and get in touch with us if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. All right. Thank you, everybody. And I need to turn this off, but I can edit this portion during the actual, I hit screen save instead.